The expression, knowledge management, alludes to how an organization acquires, adventures and stores business insight, or the data or information used to make the organization work productively. Sadly, numerous little or fair-sized firms trust that the monsters of the industry will characterize which knowledge ought to be held and how it ought to be overseen. Countless others disregard the significance of business knowledge like client buy propensities, creating shopper patterns, or the potential effect of the economy on their objective client. Astute businesspeople comprehend that knowledge management can turn into the upper hand that permits them to command their market rivals. 1. Characterize how your organization presently deals with its knowledge assets. Distinguish how purchaser, market and item knowledge is gotten. Diagram the entirety of the channels of data consumption. These will incorporate client assistance agents (CSRs), client remarks, industry reports, contracted market investigation and numerous others. Direct a review of how the data is put away, utilized, and what benefits your organization gets from this philosophy. 2. Recognize the shortcomings in your present knowledge about the boarding procedure. Check whether there are data channels that you could be utilizing better or that you are not using by any means. See whether the data you get is as a rule appropriately abused. For instance, client protests ought to be perceived as data on the most proficient method to improve procedures and administration contributions, and merchants ought to be urged to share data about systems your rivals use to help exchanges with them. Equitably assess this data to learn if upgrades to your activities are essential. Just understanding client worries as they happen or expecting merchant connections can't profit by smoothing out because nobody has gripped at this point will bring about lost chances to improve business tasks. 3. Find if the representatives who connect day by day with clients pose inquiries about the client's buy understanding. On the off chance that they do, what do they do with that data? Think about decentralizing the control of your data framework so your CSRs and deals staff can make pertinent knowledge sections as they are gotten. Extend the broadness of data you accumulate to incorporate buy patterns, items effectively sold, and extraordinary buy designs. 4. Research programming alternatives that can help improve your insight into the executive's system while streamlining it simultaneously. Comprehend that there is a wide range of programming bundles available, and every one of them is focused on huge firms, so this sort of procurement may speak to a sizable venture. Purchase simply after you have altogether adjusted the expenses against the advantages the bundle offers. Research Oracle and SAP item contributions to store, sort, and arrange buyer knowledge and business information, yet don't neglect the likelihood that programming a business and industry explicit access database could comparably address your insight the board needs. 5. Instruct your work power on what knowledge management is and its significance in the achievement of your firm. Boost the assortment and advancement of business insight by fusing culture the executives into your workers' activity capacities and evaluation process. Make proactively overseeing knowledge assets a measure for salary increases, advancements and different types of acknowledgement. 6. Examine the knowledge management procedure of firms working outside of your industry to recognize abilities you can join into your methodology. Perceive that advancements from an irrelevant industry may enhance the information the board system you are right now utilizing. Conclusion. Realize that knowledge management is a progressing and advancing procedure. Regularly review your system for ways it tends to be enhanced. You may think that it's increasingly helpful to utilize a free business expert acquainted with knowledge management to review your firm and make suggestions.